Welcome to Manspace Cafe, the mental fitness podcast that equips you with the tips, tools, and tactics to build up your mental muscle. I'm your host, Anthony Mwaura. A new episode is out every Tuesday and Friday. Listen, share widely, subscribe, and let's get mentally fit. Before I went to college, I took about 8 months off. I took the 8 months off just to try and figure out, what I was going to pursue. Because I knew what I was going to do was going to be part of my story or my journey or the rest of my career life. And also, I took it because I wanted to really figure out what I wanted to do. Because initially I wanted to do something to do with business. Because not only did I think that it was the thing to do, but I thought if I do this, then I'm able to, branch out and get into the many careers that business has to offer. But something inside of me always was like, no, this is really not what you want to do. And I'm glad I have, parents like I do, because they understood. They gave me that leeway to be able to find myself and find what I wanted to really pursue and do. And so, I took 8 months out. Most of it was just lying around and thinking, which doesn't seem like work or doesn't seem like much, but it actually helps. It helps to sometimes sit down and reflect when you don't know. It helps to sit down because then you get to find your inner voice. Your inner voice, which most people ignore. And they ignore it because the external voices around you are quite loud. They tend to overwhelm you with all these, experiences that people share, with all this advice that people want to share with you. And we often forget to listen to that inner voice that we have inside of us. That inner voice that I think matters most than anything else. Because that is the inner voice that tells you what you want to do. And it guides you towards your path. Because no one else can tell your story and no one else knows where you want to go. You can try and explain to people, this is my dream, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to pursue. But if you do not learn how to listen to yourself, to have meetings with yourself, then you will tend to gravitate towards what other people want you to do and what other people's visions are. And that is when you get to a point where you lose yourself and you do not actually get to, one, be yourself, and two, pursue whatever it is that you want in terms of your goals, dreams, and aspirations. So as I end episode 30 of Manspace Cafe, I'd like to remind you to listen to your inner voice and to know yourself enough to be yourself and be confident in who you are. I've been your host, Anthony Mwaura. See you on the next one.